Hello, Miss Rachel.
Hello, teacher Jennifer.
Hello, Miss Rachel. Where you come from, Rachel?
I'm from the Philippines.
Pardon?
I'm from the Philippines. I'm living in the
Philippines.
Philippines. Yes.
Oh,
Where
you're
are
living
you?
in.
Where are
I'm
you?
Australia. I'm
Oh,
in Australia.
so you are a member of our communities, or you just knew about this course from someone?
Oh, I'm in mental master too. Yeah,
Ah, hello,
yeah.
teacher
But
Jennifer.
yeah, but like study a little bit more about English to share in English. Actually, I'm confident in Vietnamese, and I love in Vietnamese. But actually, I need to learn. That's why I really really like um giống như là phục á. Yeah, so want to listen more.
Thank you so
Thank you.
much. Thank you so much for your beautiful mind, and I want to share this valuable knowledge to many people. And I know that the our community in Australia are working very hard for that. I'm so happy to hear many good news from Australia. Thank you so much for being here with us.
We're not working so hard. We really enjoy it. We
Okay.
enjoy the environment. We enjoy the house together. Yeah, and we very appreciate for what we learn, the knowledge we learn. That's why we enjoy it. It's not work hard at all.
Yeah, enjoy the journey. Thank you.
Yes.
Thank you for
Mhm.
that.
Thank you, darling.
So today will be day 18. This journey is the journey of understanding the inner self, cultivating peace, as everybody has known. And today's day 18 in 21 day course. So it's about to close the journey to begin a new one. And we have discovered many things together and understand the inner self. And last week, we have explored about the energy of wisdom, and we discussed about the appreciation, gratitude. We discussed about tolerance, and in this week we'll continue with one more energy of wisdom, uh, and we'll get to know about it later. And before we get into the new lesson today, anyone want to share your lessons or your insights or your enlightenments about this journey or anything that you have through your experience? I'm more than happy to hear your insights. And let me share the screen so that we can start. Anyone want to share something before we get into the new lesson? So last week, we have discussed about tolerance, one of the energy of wisdom, and we also discuss about appreciation, gratitude. So if anyone have any insights or lessons or anyone want to share about these topics, please do. Hello, teacher Hunmai. Thank you for being here with us. So if no one's want to share about your lesson or insights regarding this, we'll continue with the new lesson today. Thank you so much for your presence, everyone. I'm very grateful for your presence and the knowledge that I have learned to share to everyone. Okay, and we have explored and uncovered uncovered two energies of wisdom, appreciation, gratitude, and tolerance. Hopefully that you have something to take away last week. So let's get into the next energy of wisdom, which is inner peace. And if you remember, we have mentioned this energy once when we discussed about human structure, the modern human structures. We have covered the inner peace. So I just repeat it one more time. So I will draw the symbol human structure with the simple human structures, which has four layers. And because we are discussing about the inner self, the inner being, so I just disregards the body, the four element bodies. So we have three layers within. The first one, the innermost one, we have the being which contain urinator, sea nature, sea nature, sea nature, and knowing nature. This is the layer we call the truth, right? And the next layer to it is next to the true layer is the human nature layer. So we have human nature, right? And the feeling layer. Sorry. Oops. And in the truth layered, we accept things. In the human nature layered, we interpret, interpret thing. And in the feeling layer, we react. Act. When a message mm, when a message comes, so it always goes to the truth layer. When a message comes, as we have discovered about the inner peace before, which has mentioned in the human structure module, so we know that um, when the message comes to us, it always goes to the innermost layer, which is the truth, which is the truth, which is the truth. So we accept the message by hearing nature, by seeing nature, by knowing nature. If we are able to do that, when a message comes to the truth layer, if we are able to do that, which means that we are able to accept the message by hearing nature or by seeing nature. So it will, and the wise man said that we realize about the truth within. We realize the truth within. We realize the truth within. Hello, teacher Gemma. So just imagine a like there's a river. There's a river, and this is the raft. Okay, the raft, and we borrow the hearing nature and we borrow the seeing nature. We borrow these two natures, and these two natures as a raft for us, and it could bring us to the other side of the river, in the other bank of the river, which is the state of the inner peace and how it works. So when the message come to us, when the message come to us, when the message comes to us, if we're able to use the hearing nature and the seeing natures as a raft for us, and we accept the message by the hearing nature and seeing nature, and inside us will generate our state or nature, and we call this the truth nature. We call it the truth nature. The truth nature. The truth nature. In Buddhism, they call it the Buddha nature. In Buddhism, they call it the Buddha nature. And when we accept the message by hearing nature, by seeing nature, we hear and we know that we are hearing. We see and we know that we are seeing. No interpreting, no reaction. And inside us would generate a nature which is called the truth nature. The truth nature. And after that truth nature, after that truth nature, it generates the state, and we call that the inner peace. We call that the inner peace, as the wise men have shared with us. And this is also the formula of inner peace, the formula of attaining the inner peace. But unfortunately, in some um, situation, people often use the human nature and the feeling layer very fast. So when the message come to the truth layer, to the truth layer, the human nature layer intervene right away, and they interpret the message. So there is no inner peace anymore, and they use the feeling layer very fast. The feeling layer intervene very fast right after the message come. So that's why people haven't have a chance to use the hearing or seeing nature to accept the message. And the human nature, the feeling layer intervenes right away. So it's cause the interpreting, analyzing, reaction. And because of that, we can see that when a message comes, people react on that message. They analyze the message and they also react on what they have analyzed. But those who are able to accept the message when they hear, when they see by the hearing nature and the seeing nature, is generate the truth nature within them, within their inner self, and the inner peace follows. The inner peace follows. The inner peace follow. And because we have discuss or also mention about this state inner peace earlier. So I just repeat it here. Anyone have any questions, any doubts, or want to share something regarding this? Please share it before we move to the next module. Yes, teacher Gemma.
Hello, teacher. Hello, everyone. Um, this is very meaningful picture for me because since I knew about this one, I know that I can um, can be active in in react to the reality of the situation. Maybe I will talk later. Thank you.
Thank you, teacher Gemma. Yeah. Before knowing this knowledge, I also didn't know about how to attend the inner peace. So that's why is I think it's very great chance for me to know about this knowledge and are able to share it to many people. So that other people could get benefits from it. Thank you so much. Okay, so we have discovered three energy of wisdom, appreciation, tolerance, and inner peace. And inner peace is the energy that can balance ourselves, and that's these energies come from the balance state, the balance states. And if you remember, when we talk about the operating principle of inner awareness, and we know that our experience, our human life experience, the world experience, or the cosmos experience depend, it's good or bad depends on our energy or the vibrational frequency. Vibrational frequency. And our vibrational frequency comes from our electromagnetic state or inner state that we call. And to be able to have the good experience in life, in the world, or in cosmos, we need to have the high or ultra high frequency. And to be able to have the high or ultra high frequency, we need to have the balance or positive state, inner state, or electromagnetic state. And the inner peace or realize the truth within will help her to have the balanced state of the inner self. And tolerance is the energy that could help us to have the positive state or positive electromagnetic state. Tolerance, the energy tolerance has the state which is comes from the state which is uh, quite between positive and balanced state. So it's quite close to the balanced state, but not yet there. But not yet there. And in a nutshell, we we use the appreciation, gratitude energy to appreciate, to be grateful for the presence of all things in our life, the presence of the people in our life, and we know the significance of them, and we know the functions of all the things that exist in our life. So because of that, we're able to have the appreciation and gratitude to the people's presence and the things that exist in our life. And for tolerance, we often use it um, for relationships. And we know that everything comes from our karma, comes from blessing and merits. So that's why anything that comes to us, we know that is from our karma, is from the blessing, merit, or even evil mass. And because of that, we appreciate other people who presence in our life, and when um, and be able to tolerate to um, anyone who um, by chance bring that karma to us anyway is our karma. So anyone in our relationship karma could bring that to us. So it's not specific for anyone. That's why people uh, can see that it's quite simple to be tolerant to other people. And one quote that I really love when I have learned about tolerance, that be able to be tolerant to other people is the simplest way to save our lives. And the person who deserve our tolerance is ourselves. And for the inner peace, which would brings us the balanced state, we can anyone who familiar with this state, so they are able to use it when they face any challenges, they face any obstacles or problems in their life. All right. So these are three energy of wisdom. And go back to the wisdom, go back to the wisdom reality triangle, reality triangle. So we have explored the information of wisdom, the state of inner awareness, the energy of wisdom. We have inner peace, we have tolerance, and we have appreciation, gratitude. So, what about the material manifestation of wisdom? Material manifestation of wisdom. The first one, simple. Mm, be simple. Be simple. Be simple. Be simple. Be joyful. just think and light. We have four material manifestation of wisdom. Be simple, be joyful, just, and be light. And if we see anyone who has this material manifestation, this expression, and we know that somehow they have um, the expression of wisdom, and the people who are able to simplifies everything, who are able to simplifies everything, and they have the material manifestation of wisdom. Those who can switch between the state of inner awareness, the inner awareness state. When they face challenges, they can raise their awareness into inner awareness state 3, or they proactive use wisdom 3 to deal with that problem. When they work with people, or um, they experience the relationships, they proactively use wisdom too, or they have the inner awareness state too, when they have or to treat people, and anything um, in their life, any materials or non-material things in their life, they appreciate it. They're grateful for that. They're grateful for people's presence in their life, for all the useful things in their life. So proactively accumulate the beautiful mental images, accumulate blessing and merit, accumulate or develop helpful source concepts, and are proactively plant the good seeds in them, and they use switch between these three energy: inner peace, tolerance, appreciation, gratitude. Do you think that the life will be simple? The life will be simple. The lights will be simple. There is, if you stay simple, you can have the joyful life. Stay simple. Stay simple to have a joyful life. So, if you're simple enough, you can be joyful. Be simple doesn't mean that you choose simple things to do, but you are able to symbolize everything, simplify everything in your life. There was a young monk who would just enter um, mm, a temple. There was a young monk who would just attend a temple, and because he just knew, so he need to learn a lot of things. He needs to learn a lot of things, and he have to do many chores in that temple. And one of the things that he need to do, that he take the responsibility for the activities of the heads uh, in that temple, including washing clothes. And in summer, the heads of the temple have to change clothes a lot, and he have to wash it by hand. So every day he have to wake very early in the morning and to do his chores and learn a lot of things. And until midnight when everybody go to sleep, but he still have the chores to do. And one day, as usual, he at midnight he was washing the clothes for the heads of um, the head monk. And one senior monk just have the walking meditation, and he saw that young monk was washing the clothes, and he heard that monk just say something, like he was complained about his life and the things he have to do. And that senior came to the uh, the young monk and asked what happened. And that monk share about his thoughts, complaints about he have many things to do, and he was so tired after a day, and tomorrow you have to wake up to do many chores every day. And the senior monk just gave him the gentle smile and said, "Just do it. Don't think too much. Just do it. Don't think too much. Just do it. Don't think too much." And after hearing that advice from the senior monk, the young monk realized something. He realized something. And he felt that's simpler. And he has a joyful sense inside. And he practice it. He just do it and do not think anymore. Just do it. And he just focus on the chores he do. That's it. And there is a joyful sense arise from within. And since then, on his face, always with a smile. And in the next morning, when everybody wake up and saw him with a very happy face, and everybody was just curious about his experience, what happened to him, and asked, why yesterday you used to complain about everything, but today you're so happy? And he said, yesterday the senior monk has gave me an advice, and I found it was very insightful to me. And everybody asked, so what was it? And the young monk said, he said, just do it. Don't think too much. Just do it. Don't think too much. So I have learned from that a message from that story, the story that I heard from my master and my teachers, that if we're able to stay in the present moment and we just know that we are doing it, and do not interpret interpret it, and don't put any feeling there. So just focus on what we do and do not think anymore. Do not think too much. Be simple. So there will be a joyful sense from within. And at the moment, it's not just joyful sense, is that is the state of the inner peace. That is the state of the inner peace. So we do not avoid the hard task or choice, but we just simplified everything in our life, and we think simply we think simply, stay at the present moment. If we're able to use the hearing nature, the seeing nature, and we're able to stay in the present moment, and we just know one thing, that the thing we are doing, if we do not think about the future. So because the monk, that young monk was doing something, but he think about the in the future, that he have many chores to do, and his inner balance in inner state just goes negative way negatively. But just when he think about the past, oh, I have done many things, and it could a burden to him, so it can also drag him down, and then it affects his inner states. And when we stay in the present moment without thinking about the future, no more about the past, just in the present moment, and he can focus on what he's doing. And right at that time, he know what he's doing. He know what he knowing. And that's it. No human nature intervene, no feeling intervene. So he stay at that state means that he stay simple, so that he are able to have the joyful experience. And that is the material manifestation of wisdom. Material manifestation of wisdom. Material manifest of wisdom. Be simple, be joyful. Be simple, be joyful. And when we talk about simple, that we're able to state in the present moment, we're able to switch between three energy of wisdom, inner peace, tolerance, appreciation, gratitude. We're able to switch between the inner awareness states or wisdom levels. So that is um, the material manifestations of wisdom. Be simple and be joyful. And we are able to simplify everything in our life. Other people will call us as an expert in something, an expert in something, and just review your life. Is it happens when you simplify some things? You make everything's be simple. The complicated, especially when you turn uncomplicated things into a simple one. And if you are able to do it many times, he will call you an expert, an expert. And there is 46, 47. So there is a verse, a proverse. Hmm, that said, simplify complicated things. You are an expert. Simplify complicated things. You're an expert. Do the simple things or a simple task frequently. 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 This is frequently, everybody. Frequently. You are an insider. Do the frequent thing do the re or we can say reactivate occurring things wholeheartedly. You are the winner. Only insiders can earn. Okay, in the field. Mm, or in the industry. Okay. Simplify complicated things. You are an expert. Do the simple tasks frequently. You are an insider. Do the reoccurring things wholeheartedly. You are the winner. Only the insiders can earn in the field or in the industry. So if you're able to turn a complicated things into a simple one, into a simple task, you are an expert. And the simple tasks you do frequently, you are an insider. Only insiders can earn in the field. In the field, there was an expert. It's quite people call him an expert in in the like uh I think they call this mechanic in the ships, the ship mechanics. And one day, one big ship had a problem, and somehow they couldn't work. And many mechanics tried many things, many ways to deal with that problem, but this still doesn't work. And they have searched for and invite many experts in the field, and nobody could uh, tackle that problem. And once expert remember there is an old mechanic in the region, and he have many years experience in this industry, and they invited him to check on that ship. And that's all mechanic comes to check the ships, and he walked around the ships, like on the ships, and he walked around and checked, and he found something. He just used a hammer to hit that area of the ships, and then it worked. It worked. Everybody was so happy about that because nobody could deal with that, but only that old mechanics can tackle it. And then the owner of the ship asked about the fee, as and he said $10,000. He said $10,000. Everybody was surprised and shocked when they heard the fee, and the owner asked, "Why is so expensive? Can you give me the receipt? And can you give me the invoice?" And the old mechanics took out a paper and write down the hammer $1, and the ability to fight where to hit the ship is $9,999. And so that's about an expert. He can simplifies complicated things into the simple one, into the simple task, and only the expert, only the insiders can earn in the field. When I say can earn, it means that earned a lot, earned a lot in the field. So if you want to earn a lot in the field, you need to be an insider. And to be able to be an insider, you need to be an expert. And to be an expert, you need to have the ability to sim- simplify complicated things. It's not that we choose the simple things to do, but we are able to simplify the complicated things into the simple one. And we do it frequently, we do it many, many times until we become an insider. And the persons who isn't more than an insider, that their reoccurring things, they can do it with wholeheartedly. If the reoccurring things people are doing with the wholehearted state of mind, what do you think? What do you think? People often get bored when they do something many, many times, the simple thing, the simple task many times, and they get bored of it. But a person who do just a simple task or simple things many times and still give the beginner mind and still give the beginner mind, so they are able to start anything from scratch. That is, and that mindset can help them to uh, conquer many achievements because they have the beginner mind. And because of that mind, it generates and a balance and positive electromagnetic state. That mind comes from a balance and balance towards positive states. And when they are able to do the reoccurring things wholeheartedly, they are the winner. If we want to be a winner in any industry, it means that to be successful, the winner here is means successful, not wins over anyone, but we are the winner for ourselves. And if you want to be successful in any industry. So you need to be the ones who can turn the complicated things into the simple ones. And you do the simple tasks frequently to be the insider. And you do the reoccurring things wholeheartedly. So you definitely be successful in that industry, in that industry. So again, the main reasons for this code, the main message for this code is that we do not choose the simple things to do, but we have the ability to simplify everything, to simplify everything, to be an expert, to be an insider, and to be the winner, to be the winner, wins over ourselves. All right. So it's about the be simple, be joyful. Okay. Be simple, you be joyful. Be simple, you be joyful. 48. Be be just think. Be just think. Just think. Be light. Be just think. Be light. Be just think. Be just in everyone. Be just think. Be just think. Adjusting the light. Mm, okay. If we're able to be adjusting, adjustful, someone, so will be light. If you want to go somewhere and you just your family members, you just your uh, parents to take good care for your children. You'll be very light. You can go anywhere and you ask the support they have from your family or from your friends. But if you don't trust anyone, and when you have vacations for only or with your spouse, and in your mind still think about your um, children at home, how what they are doing, so and if everything is okay for them, and you couldn't enjoy your vacation, for example. So when we trust someone, our life will be lighter. I um I still remember a reality from my teacher that once when he um, his his fourth child was born, it was a baby girl, and because he's have a busy schedule with his classes, and he placed the church in the people around him to take good care for the kids, and his wife have the same mindset, and she chose the people around to take good care for the baby because she also have other things to do. And the kids which the baby which is a few months, uh just a few month baby, and one day a young boy just live in the same house with my teacher's family, and he have the responsibility to take care and to watch out the baby. Or if I think I remember incorrectly, it could be the third child or the fourth. I don't remember uh, which baby, but the few months old baby. And just that boy, the ones who have the responsibility, who take the charge to take care of the baby, he went out for a while to do something, and when he came back he didn't see the baby, and he was so worried and asked anyone in the house if they have seen the baby, but nobody had seen him. And some people criticized him for his irresponsible for his irresponse um, is irresponsible manner, and he also blamed himself for that. And but my teacher didn't say a word or criticize him, and everybody was so worried about the baby, where he have gone. And then in the house there are many floors. At that time the baby can crawl on the floor already, and there is only one place that they haven't checked, is in the rooftop, in the terrace. And they remember that uh, the baby's mother was in the rooftop to dry the clothes, and they went there to check, and the baby was there. He looked for his mother, and somehow he just brought up to the terrace. Everybody was surprised about that. But the message here is that my my teachers place his shirts in the people around him to take care of his children. And because of that, when he goes anywhere for his business trip, for his work, people at home take care of his children, his family very carefully, but without any fear that if they made any mistake, they could be criticized for that. And because of the very because of his choice, people around him feel comfortable to do another choice for him, another task for him. And it will and turn out, and in return, his life very light. He can go anywhere he wants to serve people, to have people, to have create, to have the class for other people. And at home, his family is safe with many people around to take care of his family. So the church can bring us the light life. And just imagine that if we just people could take care of all the aspects in our life, so we don't need to care about that anymore. We just focus on our expertise, our main job or our main task, and the other things we have many talented people are doing. So we don't worry about the other task anymore. Only focus on this one. And I feel at ease. I feel at ease when I opened this 21-day course in English. Actually, I'm Vietnamese and I learned it in Vietnamese language. And of course, I want my family members, I want my friends who are close to me, my loved ones, to know about this knowledge because I have received many benefits from it. And I want to share it. Of course, I want to share it to my loved ones, people close to me. But why open this course for English speakers? Because I have just in many teachers who are very dedicated to this work and share this beautiful knowledge in Vietnamese language. And I know that my family members, my friends, my loved ones will receive it one day. And so that I can focus on sharing this value knowledge, understanding to uh, English speakers, to the people who I stayed in their countries, whose countries I'm living, and to return the things that many um, many things that I have received in this country or in some other countries where I have chance to have been to. So that's why I don't need to think about sharing this knowledge in Vietnamese anymore because I know that many dedicated teachers are doing that very well. So just focus on sharing this value knowledge to English speakers. And that's why I feel light. I feel light within. Just focus on one task. Focus on one task. So Justin, be Justin, be light. Be Justin, be light. And anyone have any doubt, any question, anything want to share? You want to share in these points? Please do. You can put in the chat box or raise your hand or in the comments on Facebook. I remember about one of my friends. He's a CEO in a company here in the Philippines. And every time I met him, I did meet him frequently, but whenever I met him, he always in a very busy schedule, and he always said that, "Oh, I'm so busy with my works with my employees. Everybody's couldn't perform well, so I have to do it personally." And then when I have learned about this knowledge, and I know that's why he always busy, because he didn't trust in his employees. He didn't trust in his employees, and he didn't see and acknowledge what they have done well. So that's why he have to do everything personally by himself. He have to do everything by himself, even he have employees under him. So that's why it brings a very heavy working experience. And I have seen many CEO with this still have the same task, but they their their experience is very different. They feel like they can even have many time to do some other things. They spend more time on learning or in explore their inner self. Even they can spend a long leave to have to learn something benefits for their life or for their work, because they just in the employees, and they know that without them even they can't perform better, and it did. So that's why their companies become is getting better, have better performers, and one day they even can delegate everything to his subordinates, just because of just be Justin, be light, be Justin, be light. So that's about the four for material manifestations of wisdom. Wisdom. Interesting. Interesting. Mm. So that's all for today. If anyone have any lessons, any insights, or any enlightenment want to share with everyone, please do. I'm happy to hear your voice. Thank you, teacher Gamer. Okay, I will take this silence as a no. So let me stop sharing the screen. Thank you so much, everyone. Thank you for all of your presence all the time. Always support me and sharing this beautiful knowledge to many people. And I'm grateful for the knowledge that I have learned from my master, from my teacher. So that's uh, give me the chance to be here sharing this knowledge to uh, other people, including my loved ones. And I guess we can wrap up here. Bye, everyone. I will stop the live on Facebook. Bye, teacher Runmai. Bye, teacher Gemma. Bye, teacher Jennifer. Bye, teacher Thanh Phương. See you on tomorrow.
My teacher, goodbye everyone. The baby today is crying, so I couldn't join too much.
I appreciate your presence. Thank you
Yeah,
so much.
see you.
See you all.